have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
On second down, Cook. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Tracy Walker.
And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
As we roll on here in the month of December, Week 14 coming up tonight, we got a good one in the AFC West. Get the parkas out, Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night you can turn those parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots, Cardinals, 8:15 Eastern. On second down, Swift. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Once again, it's Swift.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. 14 yards that time for number 14. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Goff. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Vikings pick up the football.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
In on the tackle, the former All-Pro Chris Harris. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings.
Now back to throw. They'll roll him out right. That is caught by Thielen.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receiver.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins.
Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. Throwing is Cousins. Rolling to his right.
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he's able to take this there at a first down. To throw is Goff.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Now Goff.
He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Vita Vea.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Here's Chandler on.
And it's a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first kick.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd. They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again.
Third and 1, who you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Malik McDowell there to make the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. Cook up the gut. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
And Detroit getting set to go now. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Oh, nice move. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
54 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Goff a handoff here to Swift.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop him. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Again, Goff. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And the Lions are going to